Okay, we are going to try to do this as kind of like a crash course in tangent lines because I didn't get to talk to you guys today about it. So, here's what I want. I don't want you to write down the notes. I want you to just watch what I'm doing. If you can keep up and write down the notes, feel free to write fast, but I'd rather you just pay attention if you think that you can't do both at the same time. So, ready? On your mark, get set, here we go. So, equations of tangent lines to circles. We already talked about how tangent means it touches a circle. So let's say I have an equation that's written as x squared plus 10x plus y squared plus 9 equals 0. If I want to find the center and the radius of the circle, I would have to write it in standard form. So I'd have x squared plus 10x plus something, plus y squared, I don't need a something, and I'd move that 9 over, and I'd have negative 9 over here. So I'm going to take this equation, subtract the 9, and complete the square. So half of 10 is 5. 5 squared is 25. I add that to both sides. And so this is x plus 5 squared plus y squared equals 16. Fantastic. Now I have my center, which is negative 5, 0, and I have my radius, which is 4. So I can graph that. So I have a center of negative 5, 0, and a radius of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Carefully drawing a circle here. That's good enough. Ta-da! Write the equations of two vertical lines that are tangent to the circle. Well, vertical means it goes up and down. So here's a line that's vertical that touches the circle once, and here's a line that's vertical that touches the circle once. What are the equations of those lines? Well, let's see. That's at x equals negative 1, and this is at x equals 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, forgot to write x equals. So again, if you're keeping up, feel free to write these notes, but if you can't keep up, it's okay. I will give you copies of the notes later. Okay, so there's the equation of the two vertical lines. Draw them on the graph. Done. Write the equations of two horizontal lines. Well, horizontal lines that would touch it would look like this and like that. Those equations would be y equals up 4 and y equals negative 4. Okay, that's easy. Determine whether negative 2, 1 is or is not on the circle. Okay, so negative 2, 1 doesn't really look like it's on the circle, but I want to make sure I know for sure. So if I want to know if something's on the circle, I plug it into the equation. This equation was x plus 5 squared plus y squared equals 16. So I'm going to plug negative 2 in for x and 1 in for y. 5 minus 2 is 3. So I have 3 squared plus 1 squared. Does that equal 16? No. So it's not on the circle. Then it says, draw a radius from the center to the point negative 1, 0. So I'm going to erase this guy. And draw a radius from here to here. What is the relationship between that and the tangent line? Well, they kind of look like they make a sideways T, which means they are perpendicular. So here's the rule. A tangent line is perpendicular to a radius. When you have a circle and you draw a tangent line to it, the tangent line will be perpendicular to the radius. So if I want to come over here and do it again, we're going to start now with this equation. So my center is 3, negative 1, because I have a minus 3 and a plus 1, so I make it a positive 3 and negative 1. And my radius is 5. So 3, negative 1 with a radius of 5. Looks something like this. Ooh, that's not so bad. That's not too bad at all. Show algebraically that 6, 3 is on the circle. So let me just graph it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And hey, it's even close to mine. So it says algebraically show that it works. So plug 6 in for x and 3 in for y. 6 minus 3 squared plus 3 plus 1 squared. Let's see, that's 3 squared plus 4 squared, which would be 9 plus 16. Yeah, that equals 25. Awesome. Okay, then it says draw a radius from the center to the 0.63. Okay, done. Find the slope of that radius. Okay, so my slope is I went up, whoops, up 1, 2, 3, 4 over 3. So my slope is 4/3. Then it says write the equation of the line tangent to the circle at that point. I don't know why the words are covered. Sorry about that. Write the equation of the line tangent to the circle at that point. Okay, so if I want the tangent, I'm looking for this equation right here. Well, we just said the tangent and the radius need to be perpendicular. So this should be a right angle right here. And if that's a right angle, therefore their slopes should be opposite reciprocals. In other words, I want to write the equation of a line with a slope of -3/4, that's this line, slope of -3/4, passing through the 0.63. Well, what do I need to write the equation of a line? I need a point and I need a slope, and then I can put it into y minus y1 equals mx minus x1 form. I'll negate the point and put it in that equation. So that would mean it's y minus 3, slope x minus 6. And that's the equation of the tangent line. So let's do it one more time. So what if I wanted a tangent line that passes through 7, -4? 1, 2, go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I want to make the tangent line, I first need to make a radius and then draw a tangent so that I get a right angle here. The only way I get a right angle is perpendicular. The only way I get perpendicular is with opposite reciprocal slopes. So I got to find the slope of this segment. So I went down 1, 2, 3 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. So the radius has a slope of down 3, right 4, which means the tangent slope is perpendicular to that, so that's going to be 4/3. Okay, so now I know that this has a slope of 4/3 and it passes through 7, -4. So I do y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. Okay, and that is how you get a tangent line to a circle. So I am going to stop there, and that's all you have to do. So you watch the video, and then for the homework, I want you guys to try to do number 1 and number 4. So 1 and 4 for homework. Thank you very much. You're all set. Oh, I need a joke. So what kind of joke do I need today? What did the 0 say to the 8? Nice belt. What did the infinity say to the 8? Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. I know, they're bad, but you listen anyway. All right, have a good night.